Hello students, today in our class we are going to do semiconductor physics, that is explain the use of PN junction diode as half wave rectifier. You know this PN junction diode is often used as an half wave rectifier as well as a full wave rectifier. So this process of conversion of AC into DC is called rectification. Here we are having a half wave rectifier. When we apply this AC input, so we will get a DC output. Here you can see I have applied the AC input and we have got the DC output. So let us draw this circuit and try to find out how this AC input is connected into DC output. So first of all, we will draw this as a AC power source. You can see this is our AC power source. This is our household supply, which is AC, that is 230 volts. And these are the connecting wires. So these connecting wires are connected to the step down transformer. So this is the diagram of the step down transformer. This is the primary winding. Since this primary winding is done on an iron core, so I have drawn two vertical lines over here because the windings are done on the iron core, and this is the secondary winding. Now you will find that this transformer will do the function of step down, that is it will convert this AC high AC voltage into low AC voltage. So you will find that this high AC voltage is converted into low voltage cycle, so this bigger voltage is converted into a smaller voltage. After that we'll be connecting over here, this is an diode. Let us consider this as an ideal diode. If this is an ideal diode, then we are connecting this output of the diode to one resistor. So resistor is our load and we will check the output over here. So now I have drawn this AC input cycle. You can see during the first half of the AC input, our diode is forward bias. Forward bias means this is getting more voltage. This is anode, it is getting high voltage as compared to the cathode. Cathode is getting over here 0 volt, that is it is grounded. So therefore the diode is forward bias, and since it is an ideal diode, it will work like a closed switch. That means there will be no drop of voltage across this diode. It will allow the current to flow over here. So this diode will allow this current to flow, and therefore the current will flow, and therefore we will get the output voltage over here, and our output voltage is current multiplied by resistance, load resistance. As per Ohm's law, our output voltage is current multiplied by resistance, and therefore we are getting this output voltage. So this first half cycle is passed by this diode because our diode is conducting. This is anode is given positive, this cathode is given negative, so our diode will work like a closed switch, and I have said this is an ideal diode, so there will be no voltage drop across the diode. It will just behave like a connecting wire. If it is a real diode, there is a drop of 0 0.7 volt, so there is no drop over here. So whatever this voltage is there, this whole voltage we will get over here. So you will find that we will get this DC output over here. So during first half cycle of our AC input, we will get this DC output. Now during our second half cycle, you will find here negative voltage comes, but this negative voltage is less as compared to this because there is a step down transformer. Our diode is reverse bias. That means this is getting negative voltage and this is getting the high voltage, zero. Zero is high voltage as compared to the negative voltage. So our diode is reverse bias. That means cathode is getting more voltage as compared to the anode. So cathode is positive with respect to anode, so therefore our diode is reverse bias. In such cases our diode will behave like an open switch. So you will find during second half cycle, that means this is during the second half cycle, our diode is reverse bias. So our diode is reverse bias in the second half circuit, and therefore it will not allow the current to pass. So it will break, it will behave as if it is an open, that is this wire is cut, so therefore there will be no current, and therefore we will get no output voltage. So this wire is cut, so whatever this negative voltage is there, that we will get across this diode. So whatever this negative half cycle is there, we will get across this diode because this is behaving like an open. So here all this negative voltage is dropped over here, and therefore there is no drop of voltage over here, and therefore we are getting no drop of voltage. So therefore here it is we get 0 volt over here. So we find here the diode is off, that means diode is open. Here the diode is on, it is conducting, and the same process is repeated during the third half cycle. Again you will find that when this third half cycle will come, again you will find that this diode is forward bias. That means this is positive and this is negative, so it will work like a closed switch. It will allow the current to flow, and therefore when the current is flowing over here, there is no drop over here. This is just behaving like a connecting wire. This is it is just behaving like a connecting wire as it is happening in the first half cycle, and it will allow the current to pass, and therefore we will get voltage over here. So there is no drop of voltage over here, and therefore during the third half cycle we will get the output voltage. Likewise during the fourth half cycle you will find again the diode is getting negative voltage and this is getting positive voltage. That means this anode is getting negative voltage and this is getting positive voltage, so diode is our reverse bias. So it is behaving like second half cycle, it is off over here. So whatever this negative voltage is there, that we will get across the diode. So this diode is open, no current is passed, and therefore there is no output voltage over here. So you will find that is during this fourth half cycle we get no output voltage. So this process keeps on working and we will get that this is our DC output. So here this is one cycle and this is one cycle, again this is second cycle, this is second cycle. So our DC output frequency is same as our AC output. So when the PN junction diode will work as an half wave rectifier, the DC output frequency is same as the AC input frequency. So this way our PN junction diode will work as an half wave rectifier. So I hope you have understood this. Thank you.